is this an even integer? Yes or no? Okay, nothing to simplify here. Fine. 1 alone is insufficient because you have x and y are integers. For those students who are marked A or D, it is for them. X and y are integers. Yeah. So that doesn't mean that this product is an even integer. For example, if I take, let's say 1 and 2, correct, for x and y, okay, then I will have 3 into -1 or 3 into 1, whatever you take, which will be odd. Okay. But if I take, let's say, 1 and 3, correct, or 3 and 1, let's say, then I'll get even. Okay, so this will be yes and this will be no. Okay, so 1 alone is insufficient. 2 alone is also insufficient because when you say x plus y is even, oh no, it's 2 alone. 2 alone. Can I say if x plus y is even? Yeah. Can I say even into anything is always even?
Yes, sir.
Can I say even into everything?
No, because we don't know if x and y are integers.
Very good, very good. And this is what the trap is in this question. Okay, even into an integer is even. Agreed. Even into an integer is even. Like, you know, if you say 2, okay, 2 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, will always be even. But even into an integer, but not necessarily x and y are integers. I mean, you know, your x minus y here, the difference, that could be a fraction. For example, you know, when I say 2 into something, okay, let's imagine 2 into 1. Yeah, 2 into 1. Imagine. Yeah. Is 2 into 1 even? Yes. Okay. Is 2 into 1 by 7 even? No. Yeah, 2 into 1 by 7 is 2 by 7. It's a fraction. Fractions are not qualified for odd or even. So 2 alone is insufficient, which seems sufficient because we are so used to the statement, oh, even into everything is always even. Even into an integer will be even, but not even into a fraction. For example, half. 2 into half. Yeah. 2 into, imagine, half. 2 into half is just 1. Yeah, which is not even. It is an integer, but not even. Correct? And if at all you are curious enough here to know that, but Mithul, how is it possible that the sum is 2 and the difference is half? Like, you know, how is it possible? If you're curious to know that, yeah, there's no need to do it right now. But in case if you're curious to know that, which are those numbers which will, you know, give me the sum as 2 and the difference as half? Okay, you can just make 2 simple equations. Yeah, x plus y is 2 and x minus y is half or 1 by 7, whatever you want to put. Yeah. When you solve these equations, the values of x and y that you get are those values of x and y, which will give you the sum as 2 and the difference as half. No need to do right now. But if in case if you're curious to know which are those values of x and y, which will give me the sum as 2 and the difference as half or 1 by 7 or 1 by 5, whatever. Yeah, these are, you can solve this equation simultaneously and get those values, but no need to do it right now. But the very important learning here is that even if we are so used to the statement, even into everything is even. No. Even into an integer will be even. But who told you that the other part, x minus y, is an integer? You are assuming that. And you know why you're assuming that? I'll tell you what, one more thing here. You know, I don't know whether this occurred to you or not. Somewhere in the question, you saw a word integer in the beginning. Yeah. Even here also, isn't it? So so by the time you reach statement 2, you already saw the word integer twice. Okay. So psychologically, you will assume that, oh, integer. That means automatically we'll start assuming everything here is an integer. In fact, even by default is an integer. Okay. Even by default is always an integer. But x plus y is an integer. That doesn't mean x minus y will also be an integer. For example, okay. 1.5 plus 0.5. Yeah, I'm talking only of statement 2. Okay, 1.5 plus 0.5 is 2, which is even. But 1.5 minus 0.5 is 1. Yeah, and now I can also get, for example, 1.8 and 0.2. Imagine, isn't it? 1.8 and 0.2. It's 2. The sum is even. But 1.8 minus 0.2 is what? 1.6. Yeah. So 2 into 1.6 is 3.2, which is a fraction. Fractions are not qualified for order even. One more thing here. Okay, I'll tell you what. So I got statement 2, as I thought initially, let's say, oh, it is sufficient. And I was about to mark B, let's say. Okay. But then one more logical thing, what you could have done here is that, oh, wait. Let me just, statement 1 is disturbing me right now. Why have they given x and y are integers? What is the importance of this statement? Oh, they could also be non-integers. I mean, they could also be decimals. That is the importance of first statement. So, first statement should ring a bell in your head to take variations of fractions in the second statement. Yeah? Why is it so important to give x and y are integers? Aren't they integers? No. Oh, yeah. They could also be decimals like 1.8, 0.2, 1.5, 0.5. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So again, first statement should ring a bell in your mind to take a variation of fractions in the second statement. For example, imagine here for some other question. Okay. First statement, if I give x is positive, and second statement tells you, x is even or something like that. Okay. Imagine. Forget this question for the time being. So I just take in the second statement, 2, 4, 6 and all. I think it is sufficient. But wait. What is the importance of the first statement? X is positive. Oh, that means x could also be non-positive. I mean 0 or negative. Oh, that's why I didn't take only. Okay. So again, first statement here in this example also rings a bell to take the examples like 0 and -2 in the second statement. That is the purpose. That should strike. Why have they given? Again, coming back to this question, why have they explicitly given integers? Okay, why they have explicitly given that they are integers? Oh, that means they could also be non-integers. Yeah, fraction. वो तो मैंने सोचा ही नहीं. I didn't think of it. Getting it? Right? Now, when you combine, so 2 is insufficient. When you combine both of them, yeah. Fine. If x and y are integers, and this is even into an integer, will always be even. After combining, you get a unique answer of yes. After combining, so C becomes the answer and not B. B is a trap answer in this question. Or those students who think, even into everything, anything is always going to be even. And this is how your rough work should look like, more or less. Yeah. Any doubt in what?
So what's the answer for 5C, isn't it?
Yes. Shivani, you have raised your hand, Shivani?
Yeah, so this might be a silly question, but we just assume, because they are using two different variables, we consider that they will have to be different values, right?
No, I can take 1 and 1 also for x and y. Have they given x and y? Again, it is the same thing. Okay. I have taken 1 and 2. You can take 1 and 1 also. This question or some other question, whatever.
So then if I take 1 and 1, it'll be 0. So 0 is also... Okay, got it.
0 is even.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Yeah.
Any other doubt in this question? Very interesting question, yeah? It looks very easy, but yet very tricky. And remember, what is the trick here? I didn't think of fraction. And remember, this was the level, your base level variations. We discussed this on the weekend. Always 24/7, these two variations should always be there in your head for any question, PS or DS, any topic. Positive, negative, integer fraction. Again, positive, negative, integer fraction. Don't assume that things are positive. They could also be negative. Don't assume that everything around is an integer. It could also be fractions. Okay, because the trap of fractions, let me tell you, in GMAT, the trap of fractions is the most commonly asked trap. It could be geometry, it could be ratio proportion, it could be numbers, any topic. PS, TS, could be true, must be true, whatever. The most common trap in your exam is the trap of fractions. Any other? Yeah, Jagat?
Sir, suppose second statement will be given as x plus y is an even integer then?
Even is same as even integer.
Then B will be the answer, no?
Even by default is an integer. There is no need to give it's an integer. Even is, have you ever seen an Even fraction, no, na?
No.
Even by default is an integer. But still, it's still not 1.8 plus 0.2 is an even integer. 2.
Yes.
But x minus y will not be, it will be a fraction, 1.6. Correct?
Okay.
But even by default is an integer. There is no need to give even integer. Just saying even is enough. By default, it will be an integer. Yeah, Barney, same. Any two decimals, 0.7, 0.3, anything. Yeah, is this fine, everyone? This is how a rough work should look like, more or less. Interesting questions. Yeah, DS is always interesting.